What's up, guys? What's up, girls? Hope you guys are doing just fantastic. I wish I could say the same for myself. Sitting red, a little over $18,000 gone out the door. Woo! What am I gonna do? Well, I applied to Starbucks, part-time job, just to help pay some of the bills. I mean, you can't lose $18,000. That's just completely unacceptable. And I did it. How did I do it? Lack of discipline. Not following my max loss. And will I recover from this? I don't know. Like I said, I applied to Starbucks. I'm going to start working at Starbucks. Hopefully pick up some extra money. Because, I don't know. I'm starting to think that I'm going to have to give up on trading. It was fun while it lasted. I really thought I could do it. I really thought it could be done. Turns out it's not that easy. And so I'll probably give it another week and then I'm gonna probably move on, because I mean I'm not gonna be able to recover from this. Just kidding, April Fools, ha ha ha, woo! I did not lose over $18,000. Are you kidding me? No. You thought I lost $18,000? Oh boy. No. I'm not stupid. Stupid is as stupid does, sir. I did not lose $18,000 today. I actually made $4,400 today. Ending the week up just under $10,000. Yesterday was the last day of the month. $75,000 I made for March. First day of April, off to a great start, $4,400. Not at my highs. My highs were 47. What happened was TD Ameritrade, TOS got kind of laggy. I wanted to trade more. There was potential to trade more, but all of a sudden it's just like it snapped. It snapped and it just got laggy, and my orders were laggy. The time in sales was working, but my orders were laggy. It was almost like scammy. It was almost like a scammy. I don't know what I'm saying, but it almost seems like some big player did it on purpose, because we were about ready to curl back up on this stock, and I was like, yeah, short's probably gonna be squeezed. Next thing I know, TD Ameritrade just poops out. It's just like it snapped. No warning. That can happen. Now, that's not something that hasn't happened before, because it is a free broker. You get what you pay for. Da 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 da. We get it. It's just, it doesn't happen a whole lot, really, actually. Which was okay. I mean, I made $4,400 pretty much in the first 10 minutes of the day. And so, and this stock that I was trading, LGVN, I traded before. It's one of those ones where when you're on the right side of it, you make a lot, but if you're on the wrong side of it, it's just not going to be good. So today I was on the right side of it, and that was basically the first 10 minutes of the day. I was hoping we'd break $17. I was hoping we would continue higher. I was holding for the bigger move. Never really got it, so I'm not at my highs, but at least I'm not down $18,000. I have been down $15,000 though in one day, so $18,000 is not astronomical. That's not impossible. The only thing that's keeping me from having those big red days is my discipline, my experience. Because easily you could lose $18,000 in a day. Easily, with the share size that I'm trading with, sure, you could lose $18,000. I've proven that I could lose $15,000 in a day. I know I could lose $30,000 in a day if I really, really lost all control. I don't expect that to happen, but it happens. Like, I mean, on Tuesday, I lost a little bit of control, and I lost almost $4,000. Now, that wasn't a total breakdown in control, because I was able to pull myself away before I spiraled to maybe an $8,000 red day. So, let's get into it. I don't want to be burning up so much time today. So, LGVN, what's the story on this stock? Well, the story is it had a great day yesterday. Mostly after I left, it had a great day. I traded it early in the day yesterday. Did okay. I forgot what I made. Looks like I made about $3,500 on it. Traded in this area. It ends up going all the way rest of the day it just keeps grinding higher. And I remember watching, I was like, can the market please just close so I can stop having FOMO? I was like, please, please just close, or please crash. Because I was watching LGV and I'm like, look at all these opportunities to make money, and risk. There's a lot of risk involved too, so there's a lot of areas where you could lose money, but I was just thinking of the potential. I was like, oh, LGVN, and it just kept going and going and going. Anyways, I never got back on because of, I mean, it's just part of my rules. Maybe your strategy is you do get back on for later in the day. Maybe your strategy is that you do trade later in the day. So you guys got to understand that your strategies are going to be different than mine. You got to come up with your own little strategy. If you want to trade late in the day and you're able to pull money out of the market doing that, then you do it. I mean, you do. Here's the rules. You do whatever you need to do to make money. But that also, you get a lot of freedom in the sense there. You get a lot of freedom, but you can't just be a cowboy slinging money around like no tomorrow. There's also, you have to have a part of yourself where you are moderating yourself. You are controlling yourself, because you don't have a boss. You don't have a boss talking in your ear being like, okay, get out, or, oh, don't trade that, or time to shut down. No one is going to do that for you. No, the market doesn't care how much money you lose. The market doesn't care how much you make. This is like, it's like the last frontier here. I mean, it's just, you're totally free to do what you want, but that's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because you can do whatever you want. You don't have anybody telling you what to do. You make all your own decisions, and that's great for people like myself that I don't like to listen to what people tell me. I like to make my own decisions, and generally when I make my own decisions, it works out. I'll say that. So where was I going? I'm already lost. So LGVN. It strong open. It was choppy though. There were some strong pushes on it, and I know this type of stock. Specifically, I know LGVN trades like this, where it will drop hard and then it will pop right back up aggressively or really fast. And sure enough, that happened, where at the open, it opens at about $15.60, drops down red to almost $15, bounces back, puts in a giant bottoming tail and rips. I jump in as quick as I can, because I couldn't jump in right away with the laggy open with TD Ameritrade, but actually, TD Ameritrade, to their credit, was pretty smooth right at the early part of the day. There was a couple laggy orders at the start, but then after that, it smoothed out. So I quickly jumped in, caught the momentum. I was trying to hold for the break of 17 on this first initial push. Didn't quite make it, so I locked in a small win there. Pulled back quite far, actually. It broke below 15 just by 4 pennies. Bounces back up. I got chopped in this area. I thought we would break up here and go higher to 17. Didn't happen. We ended up getting a nice little pullback here. I thought it was going to break down here. It didn't. Faked out the shorts. Gave a nice push here. Sadly, it didn't go through 17. I was holding for a bigger move. I thought, sure enough, this is the only stock that people are really looking at. It's the most obvious one. It's ripping really fast. I thought we'd get a halt up or something. So I was trying to hold for the bigger move. Didn't quite happen. Sold for almost break even. Maybe I didn't sell for break even, because I did make the bulk of my profit. A in this area and then B in this area, but not as much as I would have liked. And then I started trading down here, hoping that we'd get a short squeeze. But this is where TD Ameritrade started getting laggy. I think it was right here. I was trying to get this pop back through VWAP, hopefully a continuation up to high day. It got laggy. It was just like it just snapped. All of a sudden, the level 2 wasn't even tracking what the time and sales was doing. I had my other chart software. It was showing that it was like 20 cents higher than what it was actually showing on my screen. I restarted TD Ameritrade. I restarted it, didn't fix it. I did a lot of test orders with smaller size. Those were glitchy, laggy, couldn't get in and out very fast. So I was like, okay, something is amiss here. Something is not right. And I was like, okay, maybe that happens. That's not irregular, but it doesn't happen every day. In fact, I would say nowadays it doesn't really happen all that often, especially since the 2020 rush is kind of over. A lot of those day traders, those people that came into the market in 2020, they have left because they couldn't make it work, and they cut their losses and they left. Anyway, so it's been great lately, but sometimes from time to time you do get this lag, you do get this slow execution speed. But today was weird in the sense that it started off great, smooth as butter, and then about a half hour in, it just went to crap instantly, and it never really recovered. And at that point, I was like, you know what, forget it. That's my cue to get out of the market, lock in what I got. It's already an above average day. I chopped around a little bit. I got up to 45, then I went back to 38, then I got to 47, then I went back to 4100, then I got back up to about 4500, lost a little bit. Now I'm at 44, and I'm like, okay, I'm obviously hitting a wall. There's some resistance here. There's lag on my platform. It's just there's no better sign to walk away than that. I mean, if you don't walk away after all those indications, then then you're oblivious. You need to rethink how when you walk away. Now maybe you're a trader that trades all day and that's just what you do. Well, then go ahead, I guess, if you're making money. But for me, that's my cue. When I'm struggling to make money, or when my platform gets laggy, in this case, then it's time to walk away. And so that's what I did. I didn't trade any other stock except for LGVN. I traded LGVN just in this area here. I tried to trade it more here. And I'm telling you, it's pretty scammy, because I think that had my platform been up and running, and had the platform been up and running for all the other traders that use TD Ameritrade, we would have had a bigger push here. Instead, we get a false breakout and a flush. And I think that's partly to do with TD Ameritrade, because a lot of people, I believe, use this broker. So that's a serious amount of volume that probably dissipated just because TD Ameritrade just wasn't even really working. It like basically it was down. It was like when your internet goes down. So I'm guessing that may have something to do with it. Now, we were already below VWAP, so it was already kind of in a weak position anyway. But I thought we could have gotten a bigger push here, but I wasn't there for this. I couldn't even trade it. I was maybe getting with 250 shares trying to see if the lag was going away. No, the lag was still there. And I mean, there's nothing you can do. So you just gotta, that's just sometimes the way it is. So, that was my day. Overall, not too bad, but, I don't even know if I want to say it could have been better. It could have been better if I would have been able to trade a little bit longer, but it also could have been worse if I was to trade longer. Because there was another stock, SGBX, I believe. It was a $3 stock. I didn't like it. It was whippy. When it broke out like at 10 cents. Like a nice win on that stock would have been 10 cents. And then it would always flush back down. I maybe took one trade on it. I don't even know if I even did that. No, I didn't even. Let me look. No trades on it. So just LGVN. I'm biased towards LGVN because I've done good on it in the past, like I said yesterday. And I did well on it yesterday too. And I did well on it today too. So it's like when you find that stock it's just like stealing candy from a baby. That's when you need to milk it. Just really need to milk it. Because not all stocks are going to be like that. By the way, McDonald's, $1, large iced coffee, light sugar and cream. I mean, just light sugar, normal cream. Pretty good. You get the app, you get the deal for $1. I mean, this is pretty close to Starbucks. It's the same ingredients: coffee, milk, sugar. I mean, that's what you're addicted to at the end. You're addicted to that caffeine and that sugar. And that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting my fix for $1 instead of $5. Yeah, my sister says it's not as good quality, and that may be true, but it's pretty dang close. You do buzz on the caffeine pretty hard. It's nice. And for $1, woo, I can afford that. Anybody can afford that. Especially after just paying $50 at the pump. $5. I had to pay $5.10 a gallon for premium. So it was $50 for 10 gallons today, and my car doesn't really hold that much gas. It's like a 15-gallon tank. Still $50. So I guess that's just the price of gas, and you got to pay it. So, yeah, I don't know if I got you guys to get into the video. $18,000 loss, like what? It's not impossible. It's a realistic number that could happen if I'm not on top of my game. If I get triggered in the right way, maybe if I party hard on a Sunday night and I come in on a Monday and my judgment is off, then my self-discipline will be out the door, and that can happen. So it's just one of those gigs where you just got to be on top of your game every day. Even when you're not on top of your game, you need to be on top of your game. Otherwise, you're gonna lose money. I mean, it's just as easy as that. One day could ruin your career. I mean, one trade could ruin your career. If I got one of these stocks and I said screw it, I'm going in full size, and I said I'm not gonna sell until all my losses are gone, until I'm up 100 grand or something crazy, or this thing's gonna rip to the moon. I'm gonna hold forever. And if I hold overnight, that stock could drop 50%. I could lose 50, 60 grand overnight. That's the kind of, because we're not trading Apple. These stocks will lose. These stocks will drop 50%. These stocks can drop a lot, but they can also go up a lot, surely. So probably the worst thing that would happen would be I actually do succeed on that Hail Mary pass, that big trade, and I score a touchdown, and I it does work out, then I make a lot of money, and then I get into that thinking of, oh, let me do that again, and then pretty soon I'm just basically gambling. So it can be done. These stocks are risky. You don't want to get stubborn. You just want to take it. You want to roll with the punches. If it's a loss, it's a loss. So with that said, guys, I'm going to head out for the day. I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment. I know there's about 5 to 10 people watching my videos, and I get about 0 likes and maybe 1 comment on video. So I'm putting the pressure on. I'm putting the heat on a little bit for you guys to just start supporting the channel a little more. The more support I get, the more the secrets I will reveal. Not that there's really any secrets to this gig, except for hard work, sweat, and pain. But anyway, that's good. I'm gonna head out. I'll be back on Monday, right? There's no holidays. Yeah, I'll be back on Monday with another recap, and then maybe an extra video. If you have any suggestions for a video, drop them in the comments, please, and I'll maybe do that exact video that you request if it's requested in the comments. If you drop a like, if you subscribe, if you refer this channel to another person. I seem to be stuck at 21 subscribers. That seems to be some resistance there at 21 subscribers. I did lose 1 subscriber somewhere. I don't know who it was, but if you're watching it and you're the one who unsubscribed, I am severely disappointed in you. Severely disappointed. But anyways, I gotta get on with my day. I hope you guys have a great day yourself, and I will see you on Monday. Peace.